Welcome to part 2 of 2.8 modeling variation. Our central question is still how can two functions be combined, and now we're going to talk about two other ways. So there's inverse variation, which if a situation is described by the equation in the form y equals k over x, where k is a non-zero constant, we say that y varies inversely as x, or y is inversely proportional to x. The number k is the constant of your variation. So our steps are going to be the same for this. The length of a violin string varies inversely as the frequency of its vibrations. So a violin string 8 inches long vibrates at a frequency of 640 cycles per second. What is the frequency of a 10-inch string? So we have our length equals the constant divided by our frequency. So the constant is inversely as your frequency. So that was L equals K over F. So let's put in the given values. So we have 8 inches and 640 cycles per second. So this means we're going to add 640 times 8 is your K. So K equals 5,180. And 20. 5,120. So we have length equals 5,120 over F. This is our new equation now. So now we have to go on to solve the problem they're asking. What is frequency if you have the length of 10 so we would have to multiply both sides by F, so you have 10F equals 5,120, and then divide by 10. So your frequency would be 512. So violin string 10 inches vibrates 512 cycles per second. So what about a combined variation? So combined variation, direct and inverse variation, occurs at the same time. So in this example, the number of minutes needed to solve an exercise set of variation problems varies directly as the number of problems and inversely as the number of people working to solve the problems. So if it takes 4 people 32 minutes to solve 16 problems, how many minutes will it take 8 people to solve 24 problems? So using our key, let's write out our equation. So how many minutes, so you're asking about the minutes, would it take your constant number of problems, so you have, it says directly the number of problems, and inversely to the number of people. So again, that's M equals K times N over P. So if it takes, now we have to fill in the pieces that we were given. So if we are told you have 32 minutes, we're looking for a constant, you have the number of problems is 16, and your people is 4. So we're solving for K. So we have 32 equals K times 4. So K is 8. Our constant is 8. You go on to step 3. You want to substitute in your k, so you have m equals 8 times n over p. Now we have to solve the problem they're asking for. So again, we had m equals 8 times n over p. So the question is, how many minutes, so we're looking for minutes, will it take? You automatically have 8 people to solve 24 problems. So it's going to take 24. So your answer is going to take 24 minutes. So make sure you complete the questions below and watch the next videos. In the next video we're going to talk about joint variation, which is the last kind.